Hey guys, it's time for another MunchPak, and this is for the month of December. So again, this is the mini MunchPak, which usually includes 5 to 7 snacks. I did go ahead and add in coffee on this one, so that's about $15 for this size. If you're interested in checking out MunchPak for yourself, there is a link down below, and there are a lot of different ways that you can customize the package for yourself, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But let's get into it and see what we've got with this month. So we got another MunchPak sticker, so now I have 2 for my collection. I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do with these. And they've changed up their card. That's kind of cute. So this month's MunchPak was made by Nick. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate the MunchPak. So the first thing that I see, and I'm actually a little disappointed in, is the coffee, which is the Brazilian Bold, which I've already tried. This is my 3rd month getting coffee, and this is what I got in the first month's trying of the coffee. If you're interested in checking out my review of the Brazilian Bold coffee from this company that's in St. Louis, that is in a previous MunchPak video, so you're welcome to go check that out. But I won't be reviewing this one a second time. So first up, we have some sesame seed hummus chips from the US. It looks like, it says Boulder Canyon, which made me originally think Colorado, but it looks like it's from Nebraska. Kind of look like, a little bit like tortilla chips. That same kind of coloration. Those are actually really good. They're not super salty, which sometimes I like super salty, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for that. They're actually a really light chip. They almost have a tortilla-like flavor, like back-end note to it, but they're not as dense as a tortilla chip is. Usually when you bite into a corn tortilla chip, it's got a very hefty crunch to it. This is a lot lighter, but the flavor is not dissimilar. They do come across a little bit on the greasy side, and I don't know if that's just the nature of hummus chips or maybe that's something with this particular brand. Next up are these apple flavored Eiffel Bonbons, which are from France. And I have actually had these before as well, but I did not review them in a previous video, so I'll go ahead and open this up. They're essentially little round candies. Have a slight texture to them. They're not like a smooth round candy. They remind me a little bit of rock candy, not the crystal rock candy on the stick, but kind of the things that in the United States maybe might come in an Easter basket. Very mild apple flavor, slightly on the tart side, and it has almost a back note of like a pear. I don't know if that's intentional, if that's just the nature of the candy, but it almost has like a pear apple flavoring to it. The chew of it is like a hard chew, kind of like the high chews that come out of Japan, versus a more soft, like saltwater taffy kind of chew. But it is a really, really nice, pleasant, fruity, soft candy. I do believe that it actually comes in other flavors, although I've only ever tried the apple ones in my MunchPak in the past. We have an OBElita from Argentina, and according to this, it's Maroc filling flavor. I have no idea what that means. It looks like it could be like one of those pirouette cookies, which are like the wafer cookies that have like a thin layer of chocolate woven into it. Okay, yeah, so it does, ooh, and it's very, very crumbly, it looks like. But it does look like one of those pirouette type cookies, wafer cookies, and there's a very, very thick filling in there. It's a little bit on the sticky side, and it's very crumbly, so let's give that a try. I think it's peanut butter, or something like a peanut butter. It's got kind of this consistency of a peanut butter and kind of that back end nutty taste to it, but it's very sweet. Do any of you know, have you had this before? Is this peanut butter that I'm eating? Let me know. Is this peanut butter that I'm having? Okay, so it looks like I got another candy kit from Japan. It looks like it's going to be some sort of ice cream cone thing. I don't really know, but we will save this and try this another time. It's interesting. The label, in addition to all of the information about where it's from, is a statement that says, may be produced with genetic engineering. I don't really know what that's about, but I think this says kitty. It definitely says cocoa on there, and there's a picture of a coconut, so I'm assuming it's coconut flavored. And it looks like, from what I can tell on the back, I think this is from Serbia. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll give it a try. Okay, so the first thing that kind of surprises me just based off of the packaging is that it looks like this is a chocolate. I was expecting something white, I guess because of the coconut. Let's give this a try. Oh, and it's soft. Okay, so it does look like it's chocolate covered coconut, basically. What I'm used to with coconut candies and what I associate with it are things like Mounds bars, Bounty bars, if you're familiar with those. What I'm familiar with, or was expecting, is even though those do also have the coconut flavor, they usually also have the texture of coconut, of the desiccated coconut. This has the strong coconut flavor, but I'm not getting that desiccated coconut. It almost comes across as like a vanilla cream with coconut flavoring in it. So I don't know if they just did an extremely good job of mashing up the coconut or what, but it's very different. It's very tasty, but it's definitely very strongly coconut. So if you don't already like coconut, you're probably not going to like this. If you do like coconut, I think you'll really like this. So I do love coconut, so I'm actually looking forward to finishing that one off later. That might be after dinner dessert treat time. We have something called a Euro cream bar, which apparently is also a product of Serbia. I'm noticing that MunchPak actually curates a lot of things from Serbia, which is kind of fun. All of the things that I've had from Serbia have been really, really good, so no objections on that. Here is what it looks like, and on first look on it, it actually reminds me of just a really wide, thick Andes mint, although it appears that the cream is actually going to be a hazelnut based off of the picture, but it has that same kind of appearance as an Andes mint. So the chocolate is very creamy, very smooth. There's no texture to the candy other than it being just really, really sweet and smooth, which is kind of nice. Sometimes you want chocolate that's just really good and no fuss. The hazelnut becomes very strong as you're finishing the bite. So initially all you get is that sweet chocolate creamy flavor, and then as it's dissolving, the hazelnut starts to come through. Again, just like with the coconut one, if you're a fan of hazelnut, you'll probably really like this. If you're not, I would probably recommend staying away from it because the hazelnut is very pronounced once it comes through. But another really, really good sweet from Serbia. So Serbia, you know what you're doing. So that'll do it for this month's MunchPak. I am disappointed that the coffee was a repeat though. I've been really looking forward to having an opportunity to try different coffees from even around the United States would be fine, but I was looking forward to potentially having different coffee options from around the world, and I'm a little disappointed that I've been doing it for 3 months. All 3 months have been the same brand, and 2 of the 3 months have been the exact same flavor. So I think I might actually take a break from MunchPak for a little while and give it some time to replenish some of its inventory and refresh some things before going back to it. Having said that, I've been doing MunchPak for about 1.5 years at this point. I only recently sized down to the smaller size. I've been getting the medium size for a while now, so the fact that I'm only now starting to get repeats on a regular basis is a pretty good thing. And honestly, I really enjoyed the whole experience of MunchPak, to the point where I've actually gotten it as gifts for other people because I just thought it was a lot of fun. So definitely recommend MunchPak if you're interested in checking out a snack box subscription, especially because it does offer different kinds of options and price ranges. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I do all kinds of unboxings of all kinds of different subscription boxes, so if you enjoy watching and seeing what kinds of things come in these subscription boxes, definitely subscribe to the channel and you'll be updated anytime I upload something new. So I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye.